What do you do about active claims when you are selling part of your company? Stay tuned to find out.
Welcome to this episode of Increased Profitability Through Strategic Workers' Comp Management with your host, Bonnie Fraser.
There are two considerations when selling part of your company. One, how many of your claims and how much of your payroll history will transfer to the buyer. I addressed this in a previous video. In this video, I'll address the second question. What do you do about active claims during the due diligence process and while waiting for the BWC to effect the transfer? Let's use the example of your company having 5 locations and you want to sell one of them to a buyer who will continue to operate in the same location with basically the same employees, customers, and products and processes. The BWC will transfer the claims that occurred at that location and the payroll for the employees at that location. Now, are there active claims that will require timely decisions during this transactional period? Maybe it's a new claim that you're fighting or an old claim where the worker wants more compensation. Claims information and hearing notices go to your company until you and the buyer file the U-118 form, which notifies the BWC about the transaction. You want to continue to actively manage the claims in case the transaction doesn't take place. You may be distracted with other issues during the due diligence period, so it might make sense to hire an independent TPA to manage the active claims during and after the transaction date. The TPA can facilitate filing the U-118 to advise the BWC of the transfer and provide the claims and payroll information to the Bureau to speed up the transfer process. Remember, if this is a transaction that requires the buyer to pay you over time, it's in your best interest to help the buyer be profitable so you will get paid. Here are your takeaways. 1. Active claims need to be actively managed in case the transaction falls through. 2. An independent TPA, like ActuComp, can assist with the claims management. 3. An independent TPA can speed up the transfer via the U-118 and claims and payroll data. 4. It's in your best interest to help the buyer be profitable. And number 5, for an easy-to-understand chart about which player does what, BWC versus MCO versus TPA, go to ActuComp-Ohio.com and request the chart. So call 440-933-6601 to start a conversation about how to get the workers' comp monkey off your back.
Thanks for watching Increased Profitability Through Strategic Workers' Comp Management with Bonnie Fraser. For more information, visit ActuComp-Ohio.com.